We have some big aid groups now stopping operations in Afghanistan now that the Taliban is preventing women from working with NGOs. They announced this ban over the weekend, not too long after suspending university education for women, for female students in Afghanistan. NBC's Ali Arouzi is with us now. The International Red Cross, for one, Ali, says this is going to lead to catastrophic consequences, right?
Hey, Ali, that's right. And it's just another move by the Taliban that tramples on women's rights and further suffocates opportunities for them in a country where they're fast dwindling. Now, this latest action can only be described as state-sponsored misogyny. They've banned women from working with NGOs, non-government organizations, and the result has been that these NGOs have suspended operations in Afghanistan. As you mentioned, Save the Children, the International Rescue Committee, the Norwegian Refugee Council, CARE, all say they can no longer effectively work in Afghanistan without the help of women because women play such a pivotal role in the workforce, that they gain access to desperate women in far-flung parts of the country because of the access other women give to them. And women have reached millions of people since the Taliban have rolled back into power in Afghanistan. Just to give you some of the numbers, the NRC employs 1,500 people in Afghanistan. A third of them are women. The IRC has 3,000 women employees. They've just been taken out of the workforce by the Taliban. And of course, these NGOs provide much needed services like healthcare, education, child protection, nutritional services and support in one of the world's most isolated countries with the plummeting humanitarian conditions that gets worse and worse every day. Now, the move has been condemned by senior US officials. Secretary Blinken has condemned the move. Charge d'Affaires in Afghanistan, Karen Decker, has been very critical of this, but it's all been dismissed by the Taliban, who don't really seem to care. And of course, as you mentioned, this follows on a ban that they imposed on women going to secondary schools, on universities. They've also banned women from entering a lot of public places like gyms and parks, and those are all enforced by armed guards, stopping young women, girls, simply walking in a park. Now, when the Taliban rolled back into power last year, they said they were going to be very different to the Taliban of the 90s. Evidently, they're not.